Overall Association has been granted the sum of $3,006 to Daniel Cook to attend the Artstant Academy in Germany. Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship comes to us from the sport of tennis. He is 17 years of age. Daniel Phillips has a very diverse developmental exposure in tennis to which he has demonstrated immense potential. His tennis development has seen him based at the Rafael Nadal Tennis Academy in Spain, to England, and now Delray Beach, Florida. Fresh off his triple title success on the International Tennis Federation Junior Circuit, Phillips has postponed thoughts of attending college or university so that he may realize a lifelong dream of joining the professional ranks. To assist our recipient, the Bermuda Lawn Tennis Association has been granted the sum of $3,126 to Daniel Phillips to compete at the ITF Junior British Open. Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship comes to us from the sport of track and field. Jada Grant was the youngest member of the BNAA 2022 Caribda team at the tender age of 13. Although lacking international experience, she was placed on the 4x400 under-17 relay team and demonstrated great determination, courage, and speed to help the Bermuda team win silver against a very highly competitive field. The BNAA is excited about the huge potential Grant has to reach top international standards. Equally exciting is the confidence, progressive attitude, and belief in herself during competitive pressure situations. To assist our recipient, the Bermuda National Athletics Association has been granted the sum of $1,519 to Jada Grant to attend the Nike Clark Family Running Camp. Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship comes to us from the sport of rugby. He is 18 years of age. Faison Augustus has represented Bermuda at the under-16 level and has enjoyed his first senior year playing with Teachers Rugby Football Club. His performances earned him Rookie of the Year and top try scorer. Augustus has ambitions to use rugby as a vehicle to further his education in the UK or USA, as well as representing Bermuda at the senior level. The BRFU are excited to support him in this journey in reaching full potential in both sport and life. To assist our recipient, the Bermuda Rugby Football Union has been granted the sum of $1,680 to Faison Augustus for preparations for the Rugby Americas North Under-19 tournament. Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship comes to us from the sport of sailing. He is 17 years of age. Sebastian Kemp sailed into the history books with victory at the 2021 Youth Sailing World Championships in Al Hussein, Oman. Kemp's victory has firmly put Bermuda on the global sailing map and provides evidences that investments into sports are helping our Bermuda athletes reach world-class status. He has huge potential and huge ambitions of representing Bermuda at the 2024 Olympic Games, and his current performances suggest he's firmly on course to reach this ambition. To assist our recipient, the Bermuda Sailing Association has been granted the sum of $4,469 to Sebastian Kemp to compete at the World Sailing Youth Championships in Holland. Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship comes to us from the sport of martial arts. He is 15 years of age and attends Cedar Bridge Academy. Callum Todd has made steady progression with his development since competing at the Phoenix Wushu Nationals in 2021. The BSA's belief in him has seen them recommend him for a second year for the NJASP as a reward for his continued dedication to his personal development in the sport. Both the BSA and Todd share the future ambition of him representing Bermuda at the Pan American Wushu Championships and World Wushu Championships. The opportunity to train at the United Martial Arts Academy will greatly enhance their ambitions, as well as his ability to compete at the upcoming Junior World Wushu. To assist our recipient, the Bermuda Sancho Association has been granted the sum of $2,023 to Callum Todd to attend the United Martial Arts Academy. Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship comes to us from the sport of volleyball. He is 16 years of age and attends Mount St. Agnes. Jake Roberts has demonstrated natural ability since he began playing in middle school, and his consistent performances throughout the years has seen him selected for the junior national team. Jake earned starting position as libero for the under-18 JVNT, which traveled to compete in the Boston Nike Volleyball Festival. Bermuda had their best finish in this tournament, making it to the final day of competition. To assist our recipient, the Bermuda Volleyball Association has been granted the sum of $2,989 to Jake Roberts to attend the JVNT training camp. Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship comes to us from the sport of archery. He is 16 years of age and attends the Barclay Institute. Jaden Roberts has demonstrated commitment and competence to the sport of archery, as seen with his recent performances both locally and internationally. Jaden has a demanding schedule planned for 2022, which includes CAC and Pan American Game qualifiers. He also has ambitions of representing Bermuda at the Youth Olympic Games. To assist our recipient, the National Archery Association of Bermuda has been granted the sum of $2,120 to Jaden Roberts to attend the Eastern Foundation training camp. Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship Award is the Bermuda Basketball Association. With development of a broader range of junior athletes paramount, the BBA enlisted the services of Kentucky State University head coach Jamal Jackson. Coach Jackson is known for up-tempo offense, as KSU have been ranked in the top 3 of the SIAC division during 3 of Jackson's first 4 seasons. It is hoped that with the astute technical development of Coach Jackson, partnered with rigorous fitness sessions, participating junior athletes will have a better understanding of what is required to play at a higher level. A sum of $2,793 has been granted to the Bermuda Basketball Association to hold the Advanced Youth Development Clinic featuring Coach Jamal Jackson. Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship Award is the Bermuda Cricket Board. Batting development is key as the BCB look to develop technically sound batsmen for upcoming junior tournaments and beyond. Gary Palmer is a renowned batting coach that has worked with the likes of former England captain Alistair Cook and current England opening batsman Dominic Sibley. The intention of the BCB is to enhance the technical development of national youth elite batsmen in preparation for future international competition. Development of a sound technique to combat all conditions is imperative for the future development of all local batsmen. A sum of $2,888 has been granted to the Bermuda Cricket Board to hold the Gary Palmer Batting Clinic, featuring Coach Palmer and local coaches.
You guys just come forward a bit and to the side. I don't want you falling off the edge.
Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship Award is the Bermuda Boxing Federation. The BEF will enlist the services of Chad Wiggle, USA boxing head coach, who has 30 years of experience training international, domestic, and recreational boxers. Wiggle will work with junior athletes who are preparing for a regional competition. Wiggle also has certifications in skills analysis, biomechanics, energy systems, nutrition, and sports psychology, and his knowledge will be invaluable to the development of young boxers. Local coaches such as Leo Richardson and Jermel Woodridge will assist with the training camp, which will provide opportunities for their ongoing coaching and development. A sum of $2,854 has been granted to the Bermuda Boxing Federation to host a 10-day training camp at Controversy Gym featuring Chad Wiggle.
You guys are forward to the side, please.
Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship Award is the Bermuda Golf Association. The BGA is actively rebuilding their junior development programs and as such will enlist the service of Ryan Daly. Daly developed the Operation 36 developmental programs, which provides both athletes and coaches with methodologies to playing and teaching golf. In collaboration with the local golf development officer, the BGA will maximize Daly's time on island to assist both coaches and youth athletes' development. Additionally, the BGA will look to establish a continued relationship with the Operation 36 development programs to grow the participation of youth golf. A sum of $2,892 has been granted to the Bermuda Golf Association to host an athlete and coach development camp featuring Ryan Daly. Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship Award is the Bermuda Hockey Federation. The BHF will partner with Sportsways Camp to deliver a week-long training camp on island for their junior athletes. This sort of exposure has proven invaluable for the BHF athletes, as seen by athletes that have participated in the previous camps. The BHF have gained much needed momentum with their recent success and will be looking to build a sustained partnership with Sportsways to continue to develop their athletes. A sum of $2,685 has been granted to the Bermuda Hockey Federation to host a training camp on island featuring 2 coaches from Sportsways Camp. Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship Award is the Gymnastics Federation of Bermuda. The Federation's goal is to provide additional coaching and training to their high-performance junior athletes so they can continue to develop their skills in target areas that require specialized training. With that target in mind, the Federation enlisted the services of Rick McCharles, who is an FIG expert who has worked with GFOB athletes for years. Assistance from Coach Rick McCharles will aid in gymnastics development both physically and emotionally as they gain valuable training in preparation for international competition. A sum of $4,370 has been granted to Gymnastics Federation of Bermuda to host a training camp on island featuring Richard McCharles. Our next recipient for a National Junior Athlete Sponsorship Award is the Bermuda Triathlon Association. With a target to improve the junior male and female triathletes between the ages of 14 and 18, the BTA have enlisted the services of Jack Maitland. A highly respected coach, Maitland was a major instigator and long-term head coach of the Leeds Triathlon Centre, which played an instrumental role in the success of British elite triathletes Alistair and Johnny Brownlee, Vicky Holland, and Non Stanford. The BTA has established an annual working relationship with Maitland. This camp is intended to be a long-term investment in youth triathlon development as the BTA look to keep junior athletes improving yearly whilst developing their ability to compete and represent Bermuda. A sum of $3,838 has been granted to the Bermuda Triathlon Association to host the Jack Maitland Camp, featuring Coach Maitland and local coaches.
Afternoon again, everyone. That concludes the NJASP. Sorry, Gus, stay here. Sorry, one more. That concludes the National Junior segment of presentation, and now we will move on to honoring or awarding, the first recipient of the Flora Duffy Award, which is a new initiative that the Department of Youth, Sport, and Recreation will provide funding for, where a bursary of $10,000 is awarded to a very promising junior athlete between the age of 19 and 23. It is hoped that with this bursary, the said athletes can go on to reach great things within their respective sport. So without further ado, I would like to bring up Mr. and Miss Duffy, or just one of you. Mr. Duffy, give him a round of applause.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is an update on Flora. You know, she pulled out of that race. Well, I hear she's back in light training. And what light training means to her is maybe something different. Anyway, she sent these few words for me to say at this juncture. I'm delighted to know that Trey Mallory will become the first recipient of the Flora Duffy Award. I'd like to congratulate him, his family, and his team, and express my hope that this resource will support him on his journey up the tennis ranks. I've had the privilege of seeing the positive impact of sport in Bermuda and fully appreciate the vast resources it takes to become the best athlete you can be. And so I'd like to again thank the government for their commitment to our youth and our sporting potential. Congrats again, Trey, and I hope to get to watch you in a game someday. Thank you.
The Flora Duffy Award will be made available through the National Junior Athlete Sponsorship Committee to assist a Bermudian athlete who is not receiving elite athlete assistance. This contribution is intended to provide training, competition inducements to a promising athlete who is likely to achieve elite athlete status at senior level given their continued participation and commitment to their sport. Richard Trey Mallory III, Bermuda Lawn Tennis Association. Richard Mallory has demonstrated promise and consistent performances as a junior player, which saw him become the youngest player to win a Davis Cup match on debut with victory over Kevin Garner from Antigua and Barbuda in 2018. Since that feat, Mallory has added further Davis Cup victories to his resume and solidified himself as a bona fide international performer. The 20-year-old has enjoyed considerable success in his debut season in the NCAA Division I tennis with the University of North Carolina at Wilmington, helping them win the conference title and qualify for the NCAA Tennis Championships. Mallory also won the singles title at the Bulldog Invitational at the University of Georgia in September 2021. Although still young, Richard Mallory has demonstrated commitment, promise, and achievement in his respective sport as he looks to continue his ascendancy through the tennis ranks and represent Bermuda as a professional.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.